Hey guys, welcome back. Now let's get started with our day 5's walkthrough. So you guys can go ahead and read the story. The learning objectives are: experience how to navigate an unfamiliar legacy system, learn about DOS and its connection to its contemporary, the Windows command prompt, discover the significance of file signatures and magic bytes in data recovery and file system analysis. The disk operating system was a dominant operating system during the early days of personal computing. Microsoft tweaked a DOS variant and rebranded it as MS-DOS, which later served as the groundwork for the graphical extension, the initial version of Windows OS. The fundamentals of file management, directory structures, and command syntax in DOS have stood the test of time and can be found in command prompt and PowerShell of modern-day Windows systems. While the likelihood of needing to work with DOS in real world is low, exploring the unfamiliar system can still be a valuable learning opportunity. Once the machine is fully booted up, double-click on the DOSBox X icon found on the desktop to run the DOS emulator. After that, you will be presented with a welcome screen in the DOS environment. So now let's go ahead and start our machine. If you're familiar with the command prompt in Windows, those shouldn't be much of a problem for you because their syntax and commands are the same. However, some utilities are only present on Windows and aren't available on DOS. So we have created a DOS cheat sheet below to help you in this task. So here the first command is cd, which is used for changing directories, dir to list the files and directories, type, which displays the content of the text, cls to clear the screen, help command to provide help, and edit is the text editor here. So this is just showing you how to use the command to clear the screen to list the directory, to read the files, and to navigate between the directories. So our goal for today is to restore the AC2023.back file, which is found in the root directory using the backup tool found in the tool/backup directory. Navigate to this directory and run this command to inspect this file. So now let's clear our screen. Now let's navigate to the directory. Now let's run the command. So it says that the file could not be read. Error in file signature. Check the troubleshooting notes in readme.txt. So let's go ahead and read the readme.txt. Now let's use the edit command. So here it says the project name is Backup Master 3000, author, completion date. So here we cannot use our mouse, so we'll be using a keyboard the whole time. Okay, so let's read the troubleshooting. If you encounter any issues during the backup or restore processes, be sure to check the first few bytes of the file in question. The first bytes of the file signature should be 4143. If these bytes do not match, it's likely that the file is not compatible or may be corrupted. So now let's press Alt plus F. File signature or magic bytes. File signatures, commonly referred to as magic bytes, are specific byte sequences at the beginning of a file that identify or verify its content type and format. These bytes often have corresponding ASCII characters, allowing for easier human readability when inspected. The identification process helps the software applications quickly determine whether a file is in a format they can handle, aiding operational functionality and security measures. In cybersecurity, file signatures are crucial for identifying the file types and formats. You'll encounter them in malware analysis, incident response, network traffic inspection, web security checks, and forensics. Knowing how to work with these magic bytes can help you quickly identify malicious or suspicious activity and choose the right tools for deeper analysis. So here's a list of some of the most common files and their magic bytes. Now let's see this in action by creating our own DS executable. So now let's go to the home directory. So here we can see one file named hello, which is a C program. So now we have to open this with the Borland Turbo C compiler. So the command is so now it says press Alt plus C to compile. Now we have successfully compiled our program. Now let's exit from here. Now let's list the directories again. So now let's go ahead and check out the executable file using the edit command. The first two characters you see here act as the magic bytes for this file. These magic bytes are an immediate identifier to any program or system trying to read a file, signaling that it's a Windows DOS executable. A lot of programs rely on these bytes to quickly decide whether the file is of a type they can handle, which is crucial for the operational functionality and security. If these bytes are incorrect or mismatched, it could lead to errors, data corruption, or potential security risks. Now that you know about magic bytes, let's return to our main task. So now let's go ahead and exit this file. Now let's go ahead and open the file using the edit command. As we can see here, the current bytes are set to XX. According to troubleshooting section, we have read in bumaster.exe expects the magic bytes of the file to be 4143. Since these are hexadecimal values, we have to convert them to their respective ASCII values. So we can convert this manually. And hit on convert. So it is AC. So we have to change XX to AC. And save it. Now since we have fixed the magic bytes, let's go back and try to run the file. Now let's go below and answer the questions. So to check how large the file is, let's go back to our root directory. So as you can see here, the number is 12,704. Now let's submit this. So if you remember, the name of the backup program was there in the README file. Now let's go ahead and check that out. Let's read it using the edit command. So our project name is Backup Master 3000. What should the correct bytes be in the backups file signature to restore the backup properly? So I think we have it here in the troubleshoot section. Let's go down and see. So it should be 4143. So we have completed our day 5's walkthrough. Thank you for watching my video and stay tuned for more.